Hi YouTube. I'm doing my first sports theory. I thought it was appropriate because it's the NFL playoffs. I do also I'm working on some movie theories, but I just wanted to do this one because it's appropriate for the NFL playoffs weekend. The 95 Cleveland Browns, a lot of people predicted them to win the Super Bowl, but not halfway, is 8 games into their season, Art Modell, the owner of the Cleveland Browns at the time, announced that he was moving the team to Baltimore to become the Baltimore Ravens. That just destroyed the team. Like I said, a lot of people were picking the Browns to win the Super Bowl or at least appear in the Super Bowl. Um, They started the season. Well, the season prior, they went to the playoffs and won a playoff game for the first time in a long time. And they started the season 3-0. 3-0. They lost their next 3 games. And when Armodell said he's taking the team to from Cleveland to Baltimore, they didn't win another game. They won one more game. He killed the spirit of the Browns. Now I'm not saying this is like a two-part theory. Um, if Art Modell didn't, I'm just saying this. If he didn't selfishly announce that he was moving the Browns from Cleveland to Baltimore in the middle of the season, thus killing the spirit of the Browns and basically ending their season early. Um, what if they made the playoffs? What if they made the Super Bowl? I don't think you can move a Super Bowl team, a Super Bowl champion team, after they won, and I think they would have been granted a new stadium, which Art Modell wanted. So, and Baltimore was granted a new team. So, would they have gotten an expansion team, or would they have been given some other team? Because that's a whole nother thing. Also, if Bill Belichick, who was the head coach of the Browns, what would that have happened to him? Because he was available and he ended up on the Patriots, which you all know, and he's won so many championships with the Patriots. So what if he created the dynasty in Cleveland because they ended up staying and got a new stadium and they built the Browns up? Um, and what would that have done to the Patriots? No one knows. Like, it's a theory. Would have they have even been any good? I'm no way a Browns fan. I really don't care about the Browns, but I thought it was intriguing. It's my own theory. I haven't even looked up anything except for the season that the Browns moved. So it's intriguing. Like, if they got a new stadium, because they got one when they were an expansion team, I'm pretty sure they would have been granted a new stadium because they um, if they won the Super Bowl. So, and what would Baltimore's team been? Because season prior the Rams and the Raiders had moved, so they wouldn't have already have moved. Would it have been Houston? Yeah, Houston was. I think they moved. Yeah, they moved to Tennessee. I don't. Maybe it's intriguing to think. Maybe Baltimore Ravens would have never been born. Maybe they would have been Baltimore. I don't know. Warriors. I don't know. Baltimore Senators. I don't know. But it's just intriguing to think about because Baltimore Ravens may not have been born if Art Modell didn't selfishly um, announce during the season that he was moving the team, thus ending the season. Because 4-4, 8 games in, you could still make the playoffs, and they could have still made the playoffs, won the Super Bowl, and if they just left it alone. And thus, he created riots. He created a losing team, a losing spirit team. It's bad all around. So bad on our Modell, bad on Cleveland for not giving him a stadium. He tried to stay in Cleveland, but it wasn't a good thing to announce during the season. So just a thing to think about. Like, comment, and subscribe. Push the thumbs up button. Let me know if you think this theory would have happened, or tell me your opinion about this theory. Thank you, YouTube.